What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Muscle Geeks podcast. This week, we've got a special guest joining the show, Courtney, a.k.a. at flannel.muscle.mommy. We're breaking down our fantasy football results, diving into Terry's Terrifier segment, and counting down our top 3 video game movies. Everything from Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Resident Evil, Tomb Raider. Oh, we're also reacting to the brand new trailers for Predator Badlands and A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, plus taking Batman, Knightfall, Super Mario 3, and Dragon Ball Z. All the nerdy goodness you can handle. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an episode. Let's get into it. This is the Muscle Geeks podcast, Chat GPT. All right. So we'll just jump into the rest of the introductions. So Courtney's here. We'll come right back to you, Courtney. To my right now is the Smart Muscle Geek.
Here?
Yeah, what are you doing over
I don't know. We're switching it up.
It's the Smart Muscle Geek, Derek.
What's up, nerds?
Derek, look at your camera. It's the other way.
What's up, guys?
And hanging out in the producer seat tonight is the one, the only, Terry.
Hey, kids, I'm back. I'm in the driver's seat. We're going to have ourselves a good-ass time.
And I'm John. But, excuse me,
Corny.
Courtney's here tonight. And Courtney, tell us about yourself. You've been on here before. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, currently I am actually in Las Vegas for work, so it looks a little different from the last time I was here.
It's a sweet TV.
That's nice.
I know, right? It's great. It's probably the nicest hotel room I've ever been in. But yeah, it's always a fun time coming on with you guys, so
yeah,
I'm excited.
All right. Is there anything you want to plug? You want to plug the streaming or anything?
Okay.
Oh, all right. Well, then the hell.
All right, whatever.
You already
Don't expand your audience.
I
don't want people to know.
I don't need any more audience. I don't want your dirty audience members watching my Twitch.
All right, so
And putting the hoe in hotel, we had...
Whoa.
So we're gonna jump.
Of those here in Vegas.
Big T canceled on Monday.
So we'll just break it down real fast with fantasy football. Derek, how's your week going?
Another week, another W.
Wow.
I can't stop.
All right.
I love my team. I am a little worried about Puka.
Yeah.
What's happened with him? He's usually, I have him in another league too, where he's usually keeping me in the ball game by himself, but he had a little bit of an injury, so we'll see what happens with him. But this week I'm safe. Kane is a freak. He's just been tearing it up for me, and everyone else has been pretty consistent. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, dude, my team sucks. I'm gonna lose again. Dude, I actually like my team. I like my depth. It's just guys are showing up and some guys aren't on any given week. They're just not doing it together. So I have a couple guys coming back from injury and suspension this week. So one of the suspensions is from anabolic usage. That's why he's on my team.
Perfect.
Yeah. So,
Let's get that guy a T-shirt.
I know. How about you, Terry?
Oh, Terry Bear's the king of the suck over here, with little to no time to really spend on changing his draft. So we're just riding this one out. There might be people hurt. For all I know,
There might be
I have
people
missed
hurt.
a bunch of games.
We'll check on them later.
But I tell you, you know, the best part of this for me was the draft. I mean, the draft with the wings, fantastic. I'll just go to the draft in the future. But no.
Terry's in it for the wings.
Dude, I think we
I'm
do
in it
something
for the
big with the
wings,
draft.
baby.
I think the next draft should be like somewhere epic. I don't know.
Here.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Actually, it would be cool.
Could be fun.
You should live stream it. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So Terry, do you happen to have a Terrifier segment?
Sure do.
All right. Go ahead.
All right, kids. So welcome to Terry's Terrifier segment. So today on Terry's Terrifier segment,
It's weirder when you can't see him. You can just, I can only hear him behind me in the corner.
I'm sure I can get there somewhere.
Oh, God.
It'll take me a minute. But right now, Terry's Terrifier segment. I once again did not watch Terrifier and instead watched two documentaries about the entire retrospective of Chucky and the entire retrospective of Halloween, the reboot series. So I don't have much to say about Terrifier, but I have a ton to say about Chucky.
So you failed. You failed the assignment, is what you're telling all
Yes, 100%. But did you know that there are 7? Did you know that there are 7 interconnected Chucky movies, and that they all culminate in the series, and that every single part of Chucky, with the exception of 1, is canon? It's the same Chucky from Chucky 1 all the way through the series on Peacock. The only exception is the Mark Hamill reboot.
I was going to ask that.
It's kind of amazing how they did this, in that they figured out a way to canonically, through all the reboots, have it be the same guy. And they even hit it in the last trilogy of Chucky movies. It wasn't revealed until the end of Curse of Chucky that the one you're watching is not a reboot, but a continuation from the old one. So I got a lot that I learned there. I also learned why the Halloween reboot trilogy failed. Anybody have any idea?
Yeah, because
It's not good.
Woke.
Oh, really? You think it's a woke thing?
No, I don't know. I think, listen, you don't make Michael Myers important when you can just make it happen like everyone can do it. Just someone having a bad day and a traumatic experience. I just didn't like the movie, man.
So that third one, yeah, the Halloween Ends you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Well, Halloween Kills, is we discussed previously, is terrible. But apparently, both of those movies were slated to be shot back to back, but then COVID happened. So they couldn't do the filming. So they only filmed one and not the other. But apparently, all of it just fell apart in production. And yeah, they're not written well, the 2 ending movies, because I guess nobody really wanted to do them.
That first one is great. That first one.
Yeah, I've never seen a single Halloween movie that I've enjoyed.
Really?
Yeah, that one we talked about where the town rallies and starts beating the shit out of them.
So that's part 2 of the most recent.
I liked that because ever since the very first original one from '79 or whatever, my initial thought was, why is everyone just not ganging up on this dude?
Yeah.
And then they finally did it, and I was like, all right, yeah, all right.
Buster Rhymes beat him.
I get this now.
Buster
But
Rhymes.
I don't know. I get why people like it. The slow moving, he's always chasing after you. You can't do anything
He's
about
the shape.
it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
to-
it before the internet freaks out on me. I get it.
Yeah.
But just for me, nah, I'm more of a Friday the 13th or Elm Street type of guy, personally.
Derek's just about any time a group gangs up and bullies another person.
That's
he
not
can
true.
get behind that as our resident bully.
Wait,
I'm not a bully.
So if you're a Friday the 13th
I'm like Captain
guy,
America.
He
all
also
right?
runs.
I don't like bullies.
Wait, Jason also runs or walks very slowly.
Yeah.
He's also stalkerish.
Yeah,
How's he different than Michael Myers?
because he's supernatural.
So is Michael.
They kind of play him off as just a dude from the psych ward, right? He's
He
just
ripped the door off
crazy.
the hinges off a bathroom.
He got
door.
special strength. But I don't. He's got that unstable mental strength, man. But I don't know.
You're skirting around.
I sure am,
something.
pal. I sure am.
You are
I run a
skirting
business.
around.
I can send out
We
well-worded
gotcha. We
emails.
gotcha.
But no, I never connected with it. I don't know. I don't like them.
Okay.
I don't hate them, but
But anyway, that is my
Yeah.
Terrifier segment where I watched 2 documentaries
You
about
have
other
to watch.
movies.
You have to watch them. They're so good. They're bad but good.
I guarantee.
There are so the physical acting of him is just because he doesn't talk at all. His physical acting is the best physical acting between his facial expressions, his body language. It's just so good in my opinion.
You're talking about Art the Clown.
Yeah.
He wants to be the Joker in a Batman movie.
Art?
Yeah.
Art or the actor?
Or art?
The actor. It wouldn't be art. But
Oh. He would be a great Joker, I feel like.
you
he's
can
got the right frame for his face. He could.
You're gonna do clown twice though.
I mean, if you're good at something.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Why not?
yeah,
You don't
he's
think
played Art-
people would think no?
I don't know. You ever tell John Wayne not to do Cowboy twice?
Well, I can't argue with that. Derek
Now,
won.
There was no
Hey, got him.
But
Derek won.
I would argue that Jokers aren't clowns. They're jesters.
No.
Which are
He's the clown prince of
different.
Gotham, though.
Yeah. No, he's
But
definitely
they're
a
not
clown.
clowns.
I mean,
they're,
you're welcome to argue it.
they're
but-
jesters.
You could be wrong all you want.
Aren't they like old school clowns?
I'm not wrong.
Super wrong.
Definitely not wrong.
All right, well, let's talk about what's right. And what's right is this week's top 3.
Good segue.
Top
There we
3
go.
video game movies.
Unscripted.
So if you guys are watching new, this is what we do. Everyone, we go around in like a fantasy football draft setting. I know a lot of nerds are probably watching this and you don't know what fantasy football draft is. So we'll just all go around once and then twice and then 3 times. If someone in the chat names any of the movies, it doesn't matter. You can still talk about it. It's what it means to you. And Derek, would you like to start us off?
Yeah, I'm going to start off with probably the nerdiest of the picks. Ooh. I think Terry and I are going to have the same picks in different orders, most likely. But since we're doing movies and not TV shows, because we're not all special, I'm going to go with Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
Yes.
Dude.
Yes, you crazy son of a bitch.
Of course I had to pick this movie, dude. This came out in my teen years. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fanboy. That's my favorite like game series of all time, possibly besides Zelda. Huge fanboy. So when they made 7, one of the best games ever, into this movie, oh my God. It was badass. Just good fight scenes, good animation. Story was so-so, but the fight scenes and everything was sick.
Can you give like a 30-second breakdown of what Final Fantasy is about? I have no idea.
Oh, God. 30 seconds? All right. Final Fantasy rundown.
Dude, that's an impossible task. What are you...
All right, a minute?
All right. So. All right. So
I just know it's like little
there
kids
was
with big swords.
All right. There's a game studio that was about to go out of business. They were failing. They weren't making any money. In a last-ditch effort, they produced a game called Final Fantasy, which is the namesake because they thought it was their final chance at making a game. It was their final fantasy. Now, if you follow along, even just by looking at 7, they have an insane amount of main series games, spin-offs, and everything. But it's all loosely based on like Dungeons and Dragons, like Tolkien stuff. It's all very like fantasy-driven. It's all role-playing games. And they all changed. Almost none of them are really connected at all. So like 1 to 2 to 3, they don't have anything to do with each other. But there's reoccurring like canon that shows up, like characters like Moogles, Sid, the airship guy, the people that you can summon like these beasts. You know, they're called icons or guardian forces. They change in different games, but
Yeah.
there's always some like world threat. And you get your band of people together where there's like a thief, a warrior, different types of wizards, etc. And you go, and then you usually collect some types of crystals, and then you kill God. It's always like a corrupt god trying to like destroy the world.
Wow.
It's typically what it turns into. But
Is it a side scroller?
no. So the first one was an open world game on the NES. And then from there, they just kept developing that you could fight on screen and it'd be turn-based. So you have to pick from your guys on the screen, like up to 4.
That's
They're
the
different
Dungeons
styles.
and Dragons thing.
And then you had like you could only do certain things, like okay, only this guy can use swords, and only this guy can use staffs, and only this guy can use magic, etc. So you had to like really break it down. It gets a little easier to do that in the newer ones, where it's just not an old NES, because you know how that was back in the day.
Yeah.
But they're a lot of fun and very, very time consuming, and the stories are awesome. That's what draws me in the most.
Wow. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Terry?
Well, so Final Fantasy kind of they're all different stories, and none of them are connected, I think is the most important thing to know about the series. So it is, what's that called, an anthology? So there's ideas that carry over, much like Halloween 3 that was an anthology. I learned that in my documentary researching
Nice.
for Terrifier. Final Fantasy, it has had a few amazing, truly amazing, incredible games. It's always been great, but there are some phenoms. You know, the first phenom that I can remember was Final Fantasy 3 on the Super Nintendo, which eagle-eyed fans will know is actually Final Fantasy 6 from the Super Famicom. Tell them, Derek.
Yeah, that's right.
Thanks.
They'll tell us anyway. Everyone knows that already, guys.
Just shut up.
Everyone already knows.
But that game on the Super Nintendo set a new precedent for how good games could really be. I believe that was pre-Chrono Trigger. But it really just set a precedent for how long a game could be and how deep an RPG could go on what was essentially considered a children's toy at the time. Fast forward to the worst moment in my life, which was when Sony stole the Final Fantasy license from Nintendo, and on Sony PlayStation created what most consider is the masterpiece of Final Fantasy VII. You've seen Final Fantasy VII. It's the guy, his name's Cloud Strife. He's got the blonde hair and the big-ass sword. He fights this dude, Sephiroth, who has a super long sword and long, beautiful silver hair. But the two of them are iconic. They've appeared in Smash Brothers. They've appeared in a fighting game called Irgiz, if you were lucky enough to play that back in the day. And they're just everywhere. You know, if you knew kind of the nerds in high school and whatnot, like they had a poster of one of these dudes in their locker, guaranteed. Derek, tell him.
Yeah. But seriously, that game is arguably one of the best games of all time. It's PlayStation's like trophy child of a game. And when this movie came out, the game had already been out for the better part of a decade at that point, and you weren't getting anything else from it. And then they're like, your heroes are back, and they just dropped this on you. And it was so fun to see the updated graphics and everything since the PS1 game came out. You get a better look at all your favorite characters.
How close is that to actual gameplay?
Nowhere near it.
Nowhere near. So if you look at Final Fantasy VII Remake for the PS4, PS5, that looks better than this does now. It's insane. But for the PS1 game, dude, that was all like cube-shaped polygons and pre-rendered backgrounds for the graphics and everything. So it was way different.
Interesting.
Yeah, let me see Final Fantasy PS1 so you can kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. I'll show.
But the cutscenes at the time for this on PS1 were insane.
Yeah,
They blew my 7-year-old mind. I was like,
this guy. Whoa.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that triangle nose.
That's right. But I mean, this was the birth of it, right? Okay, so this gets in all our imaginations, and it's all we have for a long, long time. This is considered the greatest RPG of all time, except for us true fans who know Chrono Trigger is the answer to that, and Super Mario RPG before that. See, I tied it into the Twitch.
Could not agree more with what you said.
But we were starving for more content of Cloud because Final Fantasy went on and left Cloud and the gang behind. So we got this weird little movie that nobody knew was coming, nobody was asking for. There was a previous theatrical Final Fantasy movie with Steve Buscemi.
The Spirits Within.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It was terrible.
Terrible.
But then this came out and it was just like, all right, Cloud's going to fight Sephiroth again. They just like gave us what we wanted.
Yep.
Like that never happens.
Yeah, pure fan service.
You know?
The story is so minimum.
Yeah.
It's so minimum. They're like, you don't care why they're here, but here they are, and they have giant weapons again. You're like, yes, like, let's go, summon a dragon. Like,
so it is funny that this is on both our lists because as a film, it's quite weak, but the graphics at the time were outstanding.
Yeah,
never
man.
seen anything like that. We'd never seen these characters in that sort of rendering, which was beautiful.
Right.
So it was just it made all of us happy. It was also direct to DVD.
right. Plus, also the Advent Children version of One Winged Angel from Nobuo Uematsu, one of the best conductors of all time. That song is so iconic, and they did such a good job with it here for the fight scenes. I wish we could play it without getting turned off.
I got you.
It's so good.
I got you.
I listen to metal versions for the gym all the time. It's my shit.
Dude, that's awesome.
Be careful, Terry. They'll still DMCA you if it's close enough, even if
we sing it?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Anyway,
Courtney, what do you got?
Yeah, sorry. So Terry and I both just did our pick and took over like half the episode. Sorry.
it's gonna be a short.
Well, I'm kind of insulted that none of you thought about Detective Pikachu and all of this because that little man is one of my favorites. I don't care
Bold of
if
you to
people
assume
thought
he
the
wasn't
movie
on the
was
list.
terrible, but I love my little Detective Pikachu.
I text Courtney. Courtney texted me about that pick today, and I was like, I'm over Ryan Reynolds being Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, that's what he
So it
told
hurt the
me.
movie for me.
Yeah, I'd agree.
but
Ryan
when it
Reynolds is
came
getting
out-
very. He's just Ryan Reynolds and everything. But
Every single thing.
Detective Pikachu though. Back to what you're saying about why you love it.
Yeah.
Before we rip apart.
Before we go into why every movie needs a handsome white guy. No.
And wait, I just wanted to tell you, the guys, that my favorite Pokemon were the saviors of that entire movie. Okay, Bulbasaurs came and saved the day. All right, just saying, that's why they're the best. Everyone loves to hate on me because they're my favorite, but they are the best.
What draws you to the Bulbasaur?
Yeah, is that your first pick? If you're playing the
100%.
games?
Yeah, I love Bulba.
Nerd.
I have a giant Bulba plushie that I sleep with every night.
Did you bring it with you?
No, it's
Send
too
me a
big.
picture after the show. I'll put it in.
Derek, who would be your Pokemon, Derek?
Oh man.
Oh, you've opened up a door, John. Do you want to?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Just one.
Well,
the whole Pokemon
just
get 'em
one.
all.
Just one. Listen, man, I've thought about this for a couple decades now.
Yeah, but that's true.
If only one, I'm gonna go with my OG favorite from all the way back when I was a kid. And I had the special card for the Pokemon fan club that I was in.
Shit out of that kid.
I sure did, bud. I sure did. Don't erase my file.
I love that.
You got one save file back then, all right? You don't erase it.
Downs.
Anyway, I'm going with Raichu. Oh, wow. Raichu's cool as shit. All right, he's got the awesome tail. He's a better version of Pikachu. Lieutenant Surge was badass and a menace, and his Raichu was super cool. So I always thought it was pretty sick.
You think they'll ever let Pikachu evolve?
No, he'll never evolve. How dare you?
No.
Wait. What
Pikachu will never evolve into Raichu. All right?
Hold on, gang.
He chose not to, right?
That's right.
He actively stopped transforming into Pikachu in the show, or into Raichu in the show.
He had the choice because he wanted to beat Lieutenant Surge, but then he found out he can keep training his Pikachu to be even stronger without having to evolve.
Yeah, but side quest, Ash is a fucking idiot for trying to.
He's one of the worst trainers.
Electric.
He's one of the worst trainers in Pokemon history. We all
Going to
know
the
this.
electric gym with an electric type.
He's not red.
You got
He's
Bulbasaur
all
sitting right fucking there.
Remember, Ash is not
every
red.
gym.
There's a big difference between those two.
I would probably do like Charizard, Charmander, Charmeleon. One
Hell
of those
yeah.
guys,
That's
dude.
such
I mean,
a
if you have to do the
basic
original three,
answer.
I want someone with a little bit of attitude. You know, he's gonna like.
need the
And he
badges
looks
to
like
train.
Clark a little bit, my golden retriever. So, like, I would want him. He's got some sass.
you need
and
yourself a Growlithe.
He's got a golden. Look at that's Clark's head. That is Clark's shaped head. He's got a brick head, just like Charizard.
You would choose Charizard.
Yeah, he's jacked. Look at him. He's huge.
But I'm a little surprised you're not going with a Machoke.
I'm a choke.
It's too on point. It's too on the nose. Give me a Charizard.
Terry, you got a pick?
You're putting me in a tough spot here, pal.
Mr. Mime.
Who was great in Detective Pikachu, to bring it back.
He was.
He was
Very
great
funny.
in Detective Pikachu. Ditto was also great in Detective Pikachu. the eyes killed me.
I gotta go with Articuno. I thought this was the coolest thing ever. Legendary type, could shoot ice. The idea of an ice beam, like a freezing beam in any sort of medium, I'm all about it. I think that's the coolest thing. Sub-Zero's got the coolest power. This is Sub-Zero, but a bird. Loved Articuno. I also, there's a special place in my heart for Vulpix. If you remember this little dude.
Oh,
Dude,
I love
Vulpix kicks ass.
Vulpix.
Yeah.
And Ninetales is freaking awesome too.
Exactly. Yeah. So as you can see, this one had a cool evolution.
Yeah.
But I think I'm a Dragonite guy.
You just pick.
Just pick
my
one.
God.
Just pick one.
I can't. I can't do it.
No,
because
we all
look-
picked one.
No, look,
you
this
pick
is why.
one.
Basically, like, isn't
This
this
is
cool?
what-
But I think I'm like this.
What's
But
your
isn't this
favorite
cool?
Pokemon?
All right, guys. I really like Dragonite. 'Cause he's got the antennas, but then if you look, Psyduck, he's just sighing. And he gets a headache like me.
Now, the reason this is cool is you would not think that this little goober, Dratini, would turn into that fucking guy.
Dude, the first one looks like a sperm.
It is, and
He
it
is, basically.
births this beautiful giant bitch.
Dude, he's got Hyper Beam. He's a
That's-
menace. He's great to have against the Elite Four in the
You
first
would never
couple
expect
games.
that Dragonite would be water. Like, it's so weird. Like, it's such a weird
So he's
He
water.
just doesn't-
Charizard, not a dragon type.
Yeah,
Charizard.
Makes sense of it.
wouldn't-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Flying,
he breathes
like
fire,
flying and
flies,
fire
and
type,
looks
I think.
like a dragon.
I don't play the new ones though because it's just too much. I can't do
It
it.
is
It's
a
too
lot,
much.
yeah. But yeah, moving back to movies,
Yeah, so
not Pokemon. My movies that aren't movies that were adapted from shows or from video games. I'm special, okay? I can choose shows instead. Because these next two are like probably I would say some of the best adaptations of video games into something that is like cinematic. Both The Last of Us and Fallout.
Oh wait.
Oh, you're just going for both of them right now. All right.
So you know what?
Yeah.
We're changing the rules.
All right.
Yeah.
In that case, I have more Pokemon to talk.
No more Pokemon.
All right, tell us why.
Well, wait. We'll come back. We'll come back. We'll do the
We'll dive in next time around.
We'll do another way around. So
All
the
right.
next one,
All right.
John, right?
yeah. So I'm gonna show like you guys are like doing some deep dives and stuff like that, and I'm
Yeah.
very surface level of this topic. So
Mm.
I'm gonna show my age here. I'm gonna choose Mortal Kombat from 1995. Listen, all I wanted from Mortal Kombat movie is a tournament. People get smoked, fatalities, and a cool soundtrack. This movie did all of that. It has one of the most memorable songs from possibly any movie. It'll still get you hype in the gym to this day. Goro wasn't bad for like what 1995.
I would argue that Goro is better than the one we saw in, what, 2021?
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, I just had a good time with this movie. The only thing I thought was a little weird was Scorpion's.
Yeah, that was
A
weird direction.
his hook was more of like a lizard
You know,
monster.
snake thing.
Yeah, but other than that, I had a good time with this movie. It was the tournament, great music, tons of action, everything I wanted. That's all I got.
Nice. Dude, it's a good movie. I love that movie. I was a huge fan of the game. The only Mortal Kombat game I had at the time was Mortal Kombat 3 for the Super Nintendo. And we played the crap out of that game. So
Yeah.
getting to watch this was awesome.
Did you see any of the new news for the second one that's coming out?
I saw that they've already started production for the third after.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign. I'm stoked on that.
It looks good.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get excited for it.
Same, man.
Well, remember, didn't it got good reviews from audience reactions? Like, people were pumped.
Yeah, I think they're giving us what we want.
Yeah, I think they're going like big time with the tournament, and they already said they're doing fatalities and
Yeah.
stuff. So,
I feel good about the future for
What they
Mortal
want.
Kombat, man.
Derek, what do you got for your second pick?
All right. That's where it gets kind of hard because there's a lot of bad ones. I'm gonna
There's
go.
so many bad ones.
I'm gonna go with. I'm just gonna keep jumping Terry. There's nothing he can do about it. I'm gonna go with the Super Mario Brothers movie, the one that just came out, not the original.
Wow.
Dude, you are
That's a
literally.
choice.
You know what you're doing? You remember in
That's a
Mario
choice.
3 when you could go in and you could fight each other?
Yeah,
Like, that's what you're doing to me.
that's right. I
It
am.
hurts.
I got the POW block, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you're upside down.
Whatever, Luigi.
Hey, I'm a Luigi #1. Don't ever forget that. All right. But dude, that movie was awesome. I was ready for it not to be good. I think a lot of people have. I think fatigue's used a lot for a lot of things anymore.
Chris
but
Pratt, they
Chris
got a lot of
Pratt
shit for
fatigue,
making
like-
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, I still don't quite get all the hate towards him in general, but he says some things he probably shouldn't sometimes. But he doesn't. Like, anyway, I'm not getting into that.
Oh yeah.
But
We can.
I don't want to. But I want to talk about Mario. But I don't know. The cast was awesome. I mean, you got to the point where Jack Black was like showing up on talk shows and crap, doing his Bowser song. Did he like won an award? Didn't he for
Yes, he did.
that?
You wanna-
Like,
Yeah,
musical
that
number.
song
Like
was huge.
yeah, like the movie was a lot of fun.
Did you say he won a Grammy?
Didn't he win a Grammy or an Oscar?
Yeah, they won like best musical number.
Yeah.
Are we saying the Super Mario Brothers movie won an Oscar?
Jack Black. He won. He got an award for that.
Got a big award. Google that shit. Give it the goog.
Giving it Googs.
Goog it. But meanwhile, I'll keep gushing while you goog it.
Oh, wow.
Dude, when they
Didn't
go to
win,
They
but it was
received
nominated.
they got a nomination. They didn't win.
okay, but
It didn't
still,
win.
that's a huge thing for video game movies.
Yeah, I mean that's come on,
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
practically won.
Yeah, Jack Black crushed it because he's Jack Black. And dude, I loved how it was not Earth in the movie.
Yeah,
We talked about that before in some other episodes. I love that it's just its own place. It doesn't have to be here on Earth with all this regular people. So that way, it doesn't have to make sense. It's Mario.
yeah.
You know, so they're in like, I would assume New Donk City, but then he gets transported to the Mushroom Kingdom. And from there, you're just on an adventure. Like, he's going to go solve the problem. He's going to learn all the things through a montage. And every character that gets introduced that you're familiar with,
Yeah.
they crush. I think they did a great job with all of it.
We talked about this. We also talked about the fact that Mario is a pussy. He's an absolute pussy. He runs
He
away.
used the P word. He used it.
He runs away from everything. He's running away the entire time.
Is that what the P-Wing
That's
is?
the video game. That's literally the video game.
I don't like him.
It's accurate.
I don't like him.
Whatever. That's fine.
Terry, what do you got?
Well, I certainly.
Haha, Terry. I think you did.
Man, you did. You
Wait
sunk
till
my
number
battleship,
3.
bro. No. Okay. I unapologetically love the original Mario Brothers movie as well, so I can kind of stay in the same plane. So the great thing about the new Super Mario Brothers movie is that they went with the lore. They didn't screw it up. The Japanese owners of Nintendo literally stopped Universal from making Princess Peach the lead character of that movie in a piece de resistance that would have crushed it. Instead, they were like, nope, it's called Mario Brothers. We're doing a movie about the Mario Brothers. And they gave us what we wanted. You know, fantastic. I think it charmed a lot of people. But before that, we had a Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo joint called Mario Brothers that was set in a crazy, weird 1980s disgusting city, but had some of the callbacks to the game that I loved. I mean, the fact that the lady that Mario has to like get to do something is Boom Boom, right? Like she's from the game, but she's just a big old Latina lady looking for some love and calls Mario honey buns. And I think that's a great thing. And the childhood Terry loved that movie, had a good time with it, even though it made no sense whatsoever. Yoshi was in it, kind of. They didn't really know what they were doing, but they made an attempt.
They had those booster boots,
Exactly, yeah.
those little rocket boots so they could jump high.
And they made the noise.
Yep.
And it also has one of the best lines ever. You know, what's your name? Mario. What's your last name? Mario. Your name is Mario Mario? Yeah, just like Papa. What's your name? Luigi. Are you Luigi? No, Luigi Mario. It's one of the best exchanges ever. But so I again, Derek stole mine, but I'll
do it again.
I do really enjoy the classic Mario Brothers movie, and I think a lot of people do. I think they just got swept up in internet culture and decided, oh, it's not cool to like that movie.
Cool. Courtney, pick one of those two that you already mentioned.
Yeah, I thought the new Mario Brothers was pretty good. I don't know if I would consider it top 3, but well, all right. Which I guess I'll go through Last of Us first. I just think that the show did it. I feel like when production companies and they try to adapt video games into movies, it's always like I feel like everyone's reaction is always like, oh, here we go again, you know, like what are they gonna screw up this time type of situation. But I feel like that show did such a good job of like sticking to the storyline, because that storyline in that video game is such a big deal, and it's why people love that game so much. And I just think they did such a good job of kind of sticking to that. And the effects in the show were freaking amazing. All of the bio people, basically the mushroom people, as I like to call them. But yeah, I just think they did such a good job.
Cool.
What are your guys' thoughts?
I can't agree more. I think that the first season, I will clarify, the first season is pretty flawless filmmaking. It's engaging, it's fun, it's entertaining. I'm not filled with hate on the second season, but the first season treated itself so seriously and like came out of the gate as like prestige television, and you didn't know it was going to be prestige. I loved that first season.
Dude, speaking of like first season, second season, did you guys watch Peacemaker season 2?
I'm not all the way through it yet.
Can I talk about that at the end of the podcast?
Sure.
I'm gonna rip the shit out of that show. That show was terrible.
Stay tuned.
That was a dumpster fire of a waste of time. And he's not even apologizing. People asked him to apologize on social media. He's like, nope, that's the end. Not apologizing.
I got to get there.
We're going to talk about it.
Oh, boy.
All right. So my next one is just going to be just like kind of my first one. Street Fighter from 94.
What?
I liked it. Raul Julia. Rest in peace. You had Jean-Claude Van Damme, prime Jean-Claude Van Damme. I mean, there was fighting. All the characters were in there. It was cool to see how the characters were used. Did the plot really matter? No, but who cares? It was bright. I was a kid. It was a video game I was playing. I liked everything about it.
All right.
What do you got?
It was a fun movie, man. I remember watching that as a kid, too, because I love Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 2, Super Nintendo was the shit.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun watching that movie. Is it a good movie? Of course not. Absolutely not.
It's a terrible movie.
But it's so bad.
I had a lot of fun watching it, though. My old man was a huge Jean-Claude Van Damme fan, like any dude in the 30s and the 90s were.
I feel like those old
loved
90s
it.
movies that were adapted from video games are just, there's so much nostalgia versus anything else. So it doesn't really matter if they're really good or bad. But there's so much nostalgia around them that
I know. I mean,
everyone still likes them.
I was like a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like for a 10-year-old kid,
This thing.
that's
was
all
like,
you need.
Should have won
is
the Academy Award.
bright colors,
10 years old.
guys beating the crap out of each other. Give me some taglines.
Dude, and by the way,
Throw me a Hadouken. We're good.
Cody Rhodes is going to be the new Guile.
I know. I think he's a good fit.
Do you?
He's got the look.
He's going to look
got
like
the look. And he's already ripped. So, I mean.
No, he's not.
Dude, you think,
He
you think he's
overacts.
not going
He
to.
overact.
You think he's not going to get in better shape for this, though? Dude, he's already.
He's been back and forth to
It's-
wrestling, so I see his flabby body.
Oh my God! Come on, that's pretty good.
We see Roman Reigns is in there too, and I think
Is Roman Reigns Akuma? Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
Oh, good casting.
there's another wrestler in there too. I think. Oh yeah, Rampage Jackson. I think he's Balrog.
Yeah,
no,
he-
50 cents.
50
Balrog.
cents Balrog.
I need
Which is-
glasses.
Pretty good pick, too.
Is Momoa in this?
I think Momoa's.
Blanca?
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is going to be pretty good. But did you ever play Street Fighter the movie, the game?
No.
Do you know that exists?
Yes.
It is terrible, just like this movie is terrible. But this movie does have some charm to it. But as a like structure of a film, there is none whatsoever. It is insanely bad.
Nope.
Chun-Li is a reporter. No, she's not. I already hate it. Just do what the thing is.
Yeah.
That's my whole ethos in this whole conversation. If you just do what the thing is, everyone's happy. We wanted that thing. Don't make a new story. Give me that story, but cinematically told. What do you guys think?
Wasn't Dasim? He was in it, right? He was like a doctor.
I don't remember if Dalsim was in this. It's been a long time since I watched this one, but I agree with what Terry said 100%. We like the games for a reason. They're successful for a reason. So when you make it into the movie, why does everyone all of a sudden be like, I have a new art direction I want to take this? No. It's already successful.
I'll tell you what, this was good casting. Kylie Minogue as Cammy.
I didn't even know that was Kylie Minogue.
I just found out.
Right now. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
I guess it's me.
It's your Derek.
It's me.
It's Derek.
Hello.
Derek Baker seal coating.
Derek Baker seal coating, his last pick. I know this is not a Terry pick, so don't worry, Terry Bear. You're going to fight me to death on this one. Resident Evil,
Boo.
the first one. It is awesome. I love that movie. Does it have anything to do with the game? Not really at all. Not really at all.
Nope.
But when I was 12 years old, I got to see this chick kicking ass with big ass guns.
Yeah.
Doing like shit that's reminiscent of the Matrix with the fighting styles. You get to see all the fight choreography. The zombie scene where the T-virus breaks out in the beginning and they're all in the hive in the underground layer and the gas gets lit out and everyone's trying to rush out and it's this crazy scene of everyone trying to escape. And all of a sudden you get to this woman you've been following and she's in the elevator and her head gets stuck, but then the elevator goes and it just slams and her head just gets decapitated. That's how like the movie starts. And that was sick. And then you have the SWAT team that's going in.
Got a young Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah, dude. And doing the same thing she's going to be doing forever. But she crushes those
I wanted to be
roles.
her in that movie. when
I'm a
that
tough
movie
cop,
came out.
lady.
Yeah. Spinelli, but personified for sure. But yeah.
Spinelli from Recess?
Yeah, dude. She's Spinelli from Recess, just as an adult. That's what Spinelli becomes.
That's wild.
I've
A
always
wild
thought
reference.
about that. Like,
Oh, that
that's
is
dude. She's Spinelli.
absurd.
Spinelli grows up.
You're saying Michelle Rodriguez's character from Fast and Furious turns.
Dude, Michelle Rodriguez in all of her movies is just Spinelli grew up and became that actress, and that's what she crushes now.
Dude,
So
it's
Spinelli.
Tell me I'm
absurd,
wrong.
it's
Like,
Spinelli ended up
so
boosting.
it's
I have a lot of dumb
DVD
takes,
players.
but this one, I
I think you got something here.
thank you.
We're going to let the internet decide, but yeah,
Yeah.
you might have something. But I think
I mean,
I'm stunned.
you're all just flabbergasted right
Yeah.
now. Welcome to
Yeah.
my head. But yeah, anyway, back to the task
Whoa.
at hand. See, there she is. Just
Michelle Rodriguez.
there she is, man. Just put some tactical armor on her. Give her a sawed-off shotgun. That's her.
Say family.
Boost some DVD players. Anyway, you made me lose all train of thought. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, like the movie you're
So
talking
Resident Evil. We're back to Resident Evil, not Recess.
about? Worst fucking movie.
Listen, Terry, none of these movies really have been that good that we've talked about. But this one, no, if you're like a diehard fan of the game, you're going to be pissed off like Terry. If you're a cool 12-year-old like I was, you're going to love it.
There
Listen,
we go. Got it.
dude, it's so good. Apocalypse Stars. Like that was that whole movie.
Worst movie ever.
Dude. But the first one, it's so good. It's so iconic. It's fun. Good kill scenes all over the place. You got to have a good time.
I agree. I actually like this whole series.
I
like the whole series.
I can't say that. I cannot say that.
If I'm sitting down on like a Saturday afternoon and that thing pops up on the screen,
Really?
I'm
man.
plugging in.
I can't give that my support. But the series they did on Netflix a couple years ago was pretty fun to watch.
Oh, I don't think I watched that.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
did a
even know
short
it came
Resident
out
Evil
this
series where it's like hour-long episodes.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to watch it. I'll
It's
have to watch
super
it.
good. The main actor in it, he just passed away. I can't think of his name. He was so excellent.
Wait, the CG one?
No, live action.
Yeah, I think I
know
I
what the hell
watched
you're
that.
talking
Weren't they
about.
in the police station?
I'm telling you, is it not on Netflix? There's a Resident Evil right there.
This?
Yeah,
2022.
Is it about
Yeah.
Raccoon City?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a really good time watching that. Is
It
it?
received a 53% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Listen, is
Oh,
it the
Lance
best thing?
Reddick is in it.
No, but if you like Resident Evil and you want to see a little bit more of that universe, it's a pretty fun little watch. It's not going to be winning any awards, but you get some more lore and some look at it. And
Did you watch any of their animated movies?
I don't think I have.
They're good.
Are they? I believe that.
There's one on a train that's real good.
We jump back to Street Fighter real quick.
Sure.
Did you ever watch the Street Fighter animated movie
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
with Akuma?
dude, it's awesome.
That's fucking awesome.
That's such a good movie.
Yeah.
Also, the Tekken movie for consideration. Also
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. This one's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
And Chun-Li's looking hot.
All right, Terry, what do you got for your next pick?
Honestly, I'm torn. I'm pretty torn here because
Is this gonna be the Pokemon situation all over again?
it's not, because the problem is I know what the...
No, Pikachu, don't evolve.
I'm not an Ash Ketchum. I'm a Gary Oak.
You are a Gary Oak.
Yeah, I got a van full of ladies going, Gary, he's a man.
Oh,
And then I'm like
my
10 years
God.
old.
Hey, what's up, Gramps?
Yeah, my grandpa's Gary. My grandpa's Professor Oak. Bitch. Anyway, so I actually think that there is an answer to what is the best adaptation, full stop, of a video game, and it is the Netflix anime for Castlevania. I think is the best thing that has been created out of video games as a source. It's deep, it's dark, there's lore, it's gorgeous. It's I think 4 seasons long.
I say that's a show, not a movie, though.
I know, that's why I'm kind of splitting hairs here, because
But I do agree, it's fucking sick.
yeah, it's beyond what you would expect it to be, right? Like it goes to a place that is so serious and so interesting and well acted and well executed that it's on the same level as the Fallout series that would later come out, which I also agree was phenomenal filmmaking and just kind of fantastic. So I'd be kind of spinning my wheels if I said something that's not those as the film, but you know, there's a place in my heart for Detective Pikachu. Absolutely, that's the best looking those characters have ever been, and I think in an incredible, interesting way they were presented as well. I would not say the Sonic the Hedgehog movies are top tier. I think they're good, but never great.
They're okay. I thought like they did a really good job when they got the backlash when they previewed
Ugly Sonic.
Yeah.
Sonic
Yeah.
originally.
That's a great point. They actually
So I
listened to
think
the
they did a
fans, though,
really
right?
good
They did
job.
what Terry
Yeah, they
said.
did.
You know, listen to
Yeah.
the fans.
And I love the
Yeah,
Ugly
they did a
Sonic
really good
cameos
job.
also.
Yeah, in the
I just
Rescue
think
Rangers
that-
movie.
Yeah.
I feel
Which,
like
by the way, Rescue Rangers movie was awesome.
Really?
Totally.
Dude, was not ready for that to be that good. Watch it.
Did you
for real.
cry?
Yeah. It moved me. Tiny animals, but big hearts.
Chippendales.
I feel
Rescue
like the
Rangers.
Sonic the Hedgehog movies, even though like obviously he's an animated character, I feel like they were a little like too campy with Jim Carrey. Like
Yeah.
I thought like that aspect of them was kind of just what made the movies okay.
For that character, though, I think it was almost elevated. Like they did a good job. I'm glad that it found an audience and that we got to see Supersonic, and I'm glad that we got to see Shadow. I'm glad that there's a 4th one coming out. But the big problem I have with this movie, like all video game movies, is leave it in Mobius. Leave it where the Sonic team lives. The Sonic characters do not live on Earth. Don't bring it to Earth so that kids can be like, well, that's going to be my friend. Instead, make a dark-ass movie where Shadow has a gun and is going through like Shadow the Hedgehog in the early 2000s.
Dude, that game was awesome.
Now,
What was he doing?
Shadow the Hedgehog?
Shadow the Hedgehog? Oh,
Yeah.
let's show you.
Oh, my
Come
God.
on.
He's Vegeta, but Sonic version. All right?
Yeah.
With a gun.
Yeah, what's he doing with the gun?
Oh, that's
Justice.
I'm saying bitches a lot. I'm sorry.
Did he shoot anyone of record that like I would know?
A lot of political people.
Dude, he has like a
That's
Springfield.
actually pretty sick.
Dude's got a real gun. That's not
Yeah.
like, that's not
Yeah.
like
Yeah, no, we're talking. He's got a gun.
that's an actual
And a
gun.
motorcycle.
He's got a
That's
motorcycle
not
and
like
a
a
gun.
made-up laser. That
And he's
is
got
a
these
gun.
gliding shoes that are so sick. They're like hover shoes.
So he's
They
fast
would
too.
never do
Yeah.
that in a movie though, because
They gave him the gun in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, did
That's
they?
from the movie.
Oh shit. Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I like that he has like a gun.
He's also like Vincent from Final
yeah.
Fantasy VII. But
You know what I mean?
He's just, you know.
Dude's got
nobody
dude's got a
understands
tons
me.
of guns.
Terry, you know when this game also came out? Right around the same time as Dirge of Cerberus.
Oof.
Seeing a theme here?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
But I actually do have an answer to the question. and I think you guys might agree with me. Resident Evil is hot garbage. It wasn't a good film because
I don't agree that it's hot garbage. I don't.
Who the fuck is Alice? There is no Alice in the games. They had to put her in later because of people like me saying like, hey, there's no Alice in the games. Give me Jill Valentine's story. You know, give me Claire Redfield's story. Give me Chris Redfield's story. Give me Leon's story, bro. All I need is Leon in my life. We all need a little Leon in our lives, and we could have had it, but we didn't get it. But during that era where they were making games that were related to properties, but not necessarily game-based properties. So Super Mario Brothers corrected that, you know. Last of Us corrected that. Fallout corrected that. But before it was like, okay, we could do something with this license that's loosely based on the story. And the one that I liked that they did of that was Silent Hill. The Silent Hill movie is rock solid.
I almost picked that one.
As a movie.
There's a sequel coming.
What?
Is there?
There's another one coming.
Yeah.
Well, there already was a sequel too. Here, But this was. Okay, that's fake. But this was scary. This was interesting. This was deep. It had lore, and you know, it was a little different than the game, but it Pyramid Head was there. You know, you went to hell essentially in this room and faced these monsters, and there were a bunch of like pop lock and nurses, if you remember, you know, walking around. So like they did a good job making it seem kind of hellacious and whatnot, and legitimately scary.
Agreed, man. Yeah, this movie was frightening.
Is it concerning if I fantasize about Pyramid Head?
We don't shame here.
Yeah, you do whatever you don't do
like,
whatever you want to do.
We don't shame.
I feel
here.
like a lot of the girlies out there would agree.
I mean, if geometry is your thing, you know.
This thing, arms and a triangle.
Chicks love triangles. Everyone knows.
Is it like the arms?
There he is.
I think it's
goats.
Yeah.
This version,
I think it's
right?
I think it's the giant sword.
classic physique build with a giant sword.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
That's all I want to be.
yeah.
There's
John,
a couple of cosplayers.
I can get the
actually
sword.
drew him really
Get me the
well.
build.
Do you want me to get the cone? The cone on your?
I have a traffic cone. We could just.
Wait, so this is a real
There's
thing in
a
the
couple of
lady
cosplayers
world?
that drew him
Dude, cosplayers
really
do this
well.
shit a lot. There's some cool ones out there.
Yeah.
Well,
They even have a lady one.
oh, there's something everyone can enjoy.
The nurses are popular too to cosplay.
Has anyone here ever gone to Centralia, the place it's based off of?
No.
No,
Really?
I didn't know it was a.
Wait,
What?
there's like an actual like place you can go to.
Well, look at me, king of the castle over here.
King of
Yeah.
the nerds.
Nice.
Yes, I am the king of nerds.
Talk
Yeah,
about
so
the
Silent
plot.
Hill is based off of a town in rural Pennsylvania called Centralia.
It's fucking here.
Yeah, dog. So when
Oh, let's go
we were
podcast there.
teenagers with nothing to do in our small town, it was like kind of a thing you did when you could drive. You would check out like all the local like haunted things, and you would take the pilgrimage to Centralia. So this town actually is on fire underground in the mines underneath
Oh, that's
it.
that one.
Yeah, so
Okay.
there was a
I know what you're
fire
talking about.
a long time
Yeah.
ago, and
Yep.
it just swept the mines underneath the town. So there's just
In the coal
fumes.
mines. Yeah.
It's a coal mine. Everything is coming up. It's always
It's
burning.
abandoned.
Yeah, there's just roads there. And this road was like what everyone took their MySpace pictures of in high school. Like you get to the road, you take
Yeah.
your pictures. But you
That
would go.
emo-
There's still a
those emo
couple
pictures.
families.
Is that you?
There I am. Senior picture.
Derek, get out of there.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. Derek Baker seal coated.
Yeah. I'd fix that road. I could fix that road.
Oh
But
my
yeah.
God.
There's a couple families still living on the outskirts that'll like check up on people that are trying to like go into the town. It's still very dangerous.
Don't go in there. Pyramid Head's in there.
Right. But how iconic were these games and this movie though?
Yeah.
That like if it's a foggy night out, like I'll go out and I'm like Silent Hill energy. Immediately, it's the first thing I think of.
Dude, I
If
watched
I
the
start
movie.
being with the
like
bells, I'm out.
I watched the movie without ever having any reference to the games. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Not a clue. It was scary, but I had no idea what was going on.
I mean, that's part of the horror of it, though, isn't it? In that
Yeah.
you, the character, nobody knows what's abstract daddy.
Dude,
Is that what they call Pyramid Head?
Abstract Daddy.
Abstract Daddy.
Oh boy.
Anyway, there was a sequel to that movie, by the way.
And have we seen the newest Silent Hill game that's coming out? It looks super creepy. I couldn't play it. I could barely play the original ones back in the day.
All right, Courtney, what do you got for your last one?
Fallout.
Yeah.
Great pick.
Fallout. The show was. I never played any of the games, but I've watched a lot of streamers play them, so I know like the storyline a little bit, and I think they did, and everyone that I've talked to agrees with this, that they did such an amazing job with both the story, how accurate everything is in the show, with even just like the small details, with like the drinks and everything in the shelters. Like, I've talked to so many people about this, about how accurate everything is in the show with the video game itself. And it's just, it's definitely one of my favorite shows. It's just, I think they did such an amazing job on it.
It's definitely a wacky show. I watched some of it, and again, no experience in the game at all. You could tell they took a lot of time and put a lot of effort into like making it look like the video game. Even if you didn't watch the video game, you could just watch the show and know like the attention to detail on the show was absolutely wild.
They also really thread the needle on this one as far as being funny, being exciting, being scary, being dramatic. That's really hard to do.
Right.
And somehow they do it.
Yeah.
I mean, the game is
and
all
I think they
those things.
did an amazing job with kind of explaining the backstory of all of this stuff that takes place within the shelters, why the shelters came to be. I think they did a really good job of that. So you don't, the backstory. So you don't necessarily need to have watched people play the video game or have played the video game yourself. They kind of just give you the information in the show itself.
Yeah.
Which I think was super smart of them. It widens the audience to exponentially, that it doesn't, you don't have to be like a video game enjoyer to enjoy watching the show.
I would agree to that, because I played video games growing up, but then I kind of lost it with like time and stuff, so it kind of fell by the wayside. But I did watch this, and what I watched I enjoyed.
I also heard that this girl, Ella Purnell, I think, is the voice of Jinx in Arcane. And I guess Arcane on Netflix, people regard it as it's the best video game show or property, and I haven't watched it.
I've heard that too. I've heard it. Really gotten into it.
I guess the animation itself is like Spider-Verse adjacent in that it pushed the medium in a way. But supposedly this is the thing to watch.
Yeah, I hear a lot about that.
I have heard that as well.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it.
Ton of cosplayers doing these characters too all the time.
I've seen this one girl specifically who cosplays her, and she looks exactly like her. It's pretty crazy.
Campia talks about that on the show all the time. I tried to watch it. It wasn't my thing. It just wasn't my jam.
We could do it as like a commentary, maybe, if all of us are having trouble getting it through it. We could do like a Let's Watch.
We got a lot of new ideas on the Muscle Geeks podcast.
Yeah, just no time.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll take my last one, and I'm gonna say Doom. So, listen, it's The Rock. It's Carl Urban. I don't know. Like, listen, the movie was bad, but if it's another thing, listen. I'm just gonna sit down and watch it if it's on. You see The Rock. Got that cool gun from the video game. Yeah, and then when Carl Urban gets like hit with that needle full of whatever the fuck it was, you actually see his point of view, like the game point of view, going through him, just like fucking up all the like the bad guys and the zombies that were coming back. So they paid homage to the game, while also letting The Rock be The Rock. So, and this is young Rock. This is when people were tired of him. This is when he's starting out.
Well, I'm also noticing Carl Urban had top billing.
Interesting.
So it definitely wasn't the does that say with The Rock?
And The Rock.
And The Rock.
And The Rock.
I had fun watching this when I was a kid. Doom is such a fun game. I could play that game for hours. Have you guys seen the new ones?
No.
So there's 2 newish ones. One that came out in like 2015-ish. Super fun. And then there was Doom Dark Ages.
Yeah, this one just came out.
Which is, I haven't played this one, but I have a lot of friends that do, and I've seen some footage. It looks pretty badass.
How has like Doom evolved?
It hasn't.
Graphics
have
That was
evolved.
going to be my comment.
Yeah.
It has and it hasn't.
Yeah.
Like you can't make that an open world game, right? Or is it?
I don't see why not.
It is an open world game in a sense. So you go through each area, specifically in the new ones, where it is open world. You can explore the map however you choose, and the map is massive. But then you like progress through the next area, once you get to the end of it and do all the tasks. But it's huge, man. The map is insane. And just the artwork in those like character designs and the landscapes and everything is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very heavy metal. I'm a big fan of it. Same with like Wolfenstein. Those games are sick for that reason too.
Wolfenstein is Doom.
It's the same. Yeah, they both started off. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wolfenstein: The New Order, great game.
All right. Does anyone have any honorable mentions real fast?
Does chat have anything?
Yeah, let's look through
We
chat.
haven't really talked to our
Milk Toast. I had Tomb Raider on the list, the first one. Got Angelina Jolie.
Oh,
peak
Shannon's right there
Angelina
with me.
Jolie.
the first and only time they got Lara Croft casted right.
Yep.
The only time.
You didn't like the last one?
No.
She didn't have, you got to have triangle titties, man.
Yeah. I went giant polygon double Ds.
Yeah, that's the only way it works. And there's an excellent shower scene in that first Tomb Raider movie.
she's got to talk to Madonna and see where she gets hers from.
Gross.
Did I show my age there a little bit?
Yeah, Shannon with Prince of Persia.
Oh, that was a bad one. I hated that one. Oh, you just brought back horrible memories because
My
I
guilty
thought it was going to be
pleasure.
so good.
Yeah, I trust in Jake Gyllenhaal for the most part, but Prince of Persia was bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
Even I thought it was bad.
But we're sitting here judging video game movies. They're mostly bad.
Gran Turismo. I don't know if you guys like that movie, but I really enjoy that movie.
I
thought it
haven't
was
seen
great.
Gran Turismo, the movie. I've heard it. Did it do pretty good?
It did pretty well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's also loosely based on a true story. So
I watched it.
both
Yeah.
kind of video game-esque related. It's not an adaptation of a video game, but it's, I don't know.
No, I
It's
think that's
kind
why
of-
it's great. You're right.
Yeah, it's have you guys watched it? Have any of you guys watched it?
Yeah, it's the dad from Stranger Things, right? He's in it.
Yep, that's what it's about. The dad from Stranger
David Harbour.
Yes, he is in it. Yes, he's in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw it.
Well, the
But yeah,
story is the kid learned to drive professionally because of playing video games, Gran Turismo. So it's like, and that
Yes.
happened in real life. Like it's
Yes.
really awesome.
Yeah. It's a great movie. I usually watch it like once a year when there's not much else going on.
Well, you give it a once a year look, huh?
Yeah. It's an easy watch. Like it's really an easy watch. It's a good movie. There's some action in it. It's just, I think it's a pretty well-rounded movie in my opinion.
Hey.
Milk Toast is talking about Warcraft. I didn't watch that because it got beat up so bad in reviews. But supposedly
I saw
it's
it.
worth a watch.
I saw it. It's
Didn't that crush in the box office?
not that good.
Overseas, it crushed in the overseas box office.
I don't think it was that good.
It's
What's the name of it?
Warcraft. Based off of the
Oh,
World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing about it.
It's what's his name's son directed it.
You know, what's his name?
Yeah,
What's his name?
Oh,
Good
what's
old
his name,
what's
Junior?
his name?
Staple of the '80s, star man, David Bowie. David Bowie's son directed it.
Oh.
Well, he just did a terrible job.
Was it Momoa in it?
I don't know.
Jack Black?
I erased it. It's gone. It's out of my head forever. It's a bad movie.
All right. So let's switch off to the trailers.
Trailer
We'll just
time.
run them down real fast.
Brr.
Eric, you want to read them?
Trailers ahoy.
You want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Let's look at some trailers.
I gotta tell you, I'm really excited for the first one you're about to talk about.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know which one I'm going to talk about first? Maybe
She
I
got the
changed.
sushi.
I don't know.
Are you switching it up now?
Switching it up there.
All right. It's trailer time. It's like, should do that like morphin time for a segment. It's trailer time.
Yeah, we need a hard guitar.
Form of TikTok critic. All right. In the realm of Westeros, the wheel turns once more. The new trailer for A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms teases a story of honor, blood, and destiny long before the rise of the Mad King. What do we think of the trailer? Well, I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I didn't even know it was coming out. I saw the notes in my car earlier and went, no shit, and then didn't get to watch it. So someone
Look,
else
I watched it, and I'm starting to get worried that Game of Thrones is getting kind of watered down.
Yeah.
There's too many properties.
Kinda.
There's already a show running right now, and like I think it's pretty good, but this trailer didn't do too much for me. It looked kind of like, almost like they're trying to make a comedy out of it a little bit.
Really?
You know?
That's what I liked about it, is they kind of took some of the seriousness out of it, because like at this point with both House of Dragons and Game of Thrones itself, like there's such serious shows in general that I feel like this could be a good change for them. And it's kind of nice that it takes place in between the two is it in between the two shows? Yeah, in between the two. So like the Targaryens are currently on the throne when this takes place. The Baratheons haven't taken over the Iron Throne yet. So I think it'll it'll be good for it to kind of fill some of that in, because they're going to fill some of that story in. I feel like I would really like to see them do a show that focused on the Baratheons. Like that would be pretty sick in my opinion.
I don't know. I haven't seen the trailer, like I just said, but I love this stuff. My dog's name is Call Doggo.
Absolutely.
I mean, I did Call Drago cosplay a few years back. I'm on board for this shit. I love Game of Thrones. But I do agree that they could be watering it down, and this maybe won't be that good, but I love the first series all up until the very end. And House of the Dragon is pretty sick to watch so far. So
I do like House.
I'm going to watch it regardless.
I'm not going to watch it. Terry, are you going to watch it?
No, I'm not going to watch it either, because you had us. You had us at season 6, and then you just wasted it. Why?
Oh, come on.
No, there's not an come on. You fucked it up. All you had to do was the same thing you were doing for 4 fucking years. And this is why I get so upset, because
they're unapologetic, Terry. They're unapologetic.
No, they are fools. They are damn fools. They ruined their reputation, their name, their legacy, because they wanted to do a Star Wars movie that will never come to be. It's one of the worst decisions anyone's ever made. I mean, all they had to do was say, well, let's do one more season, and they could have gone out like the dog. They could have been kings, and they could have given us something worth watching, but they botched it so bad in the end, they just destroyed what could have been the next true cultural thing. And to that point, if you're going to do this, go back and just scratch the last season and remake it. There is no reason you can't go back and change this ending instead of making all these stupid spinoffs.
They won't do it.
No.
They've already said.
That's been discussed.
It's foolish.
I agree with everything you said, but I'm still watching this shit. I love it.
No.
I want more Westeros.
Do you?
People just wanted them to reshoot the last episode, and they wouldn't even do that.
No,
like
you can't go back on that, because that's admitting that like your product was crap.
Plus those Star Wars bastards ruined.
They won't
do it. Admit it was bad. Say, hey, we fucked up. Take the L and let us get you back in our good graces.
Too much time's passed.
Yeah.
That's gone, man.
This is why This is why you need AI acting, because they will remake this properly, and it will look better than what was presented to us.
Terry, the robots are going to take
will
our
be
jobs.
The new
Stop
thing.
it.
Restore season 6.
Restore the
I bet you someone's
Snyderverse.
working on it already.
Dude, the Snyder Westeros would be awesome.
Snyder Rose.
Snyder.
So many bros. Go ahead, Derek. What do you got for the next one?
All right, moving along. The final trailer for Predator Badlands just dropped ahead of its November 14th release, and fans are divided. This one's rated PG-13. No blood, no brutal kills, and a much tamer hunt than we're used to. Terry, what do you think of the new direction for the Predator?
Nope. Not for me.
Fuck yeah.
Not for me.
I agree.
You do not do that. You do not codify something. You do not baby something. You do not try and make it something that it's not. You can set things, as we learned with Alien Earth, in the same setting and have it be a different type of story. But do not title this thing Predator and give me a PG-13. You can't do that. They're doing it, but you can't.
Is it really a PG-13?
Yeah.
Well, listen.
Wow.
Listen, this is why I think it's PG-13, right? So in order for it to get an R rating, I think it's like profanity, a little bit of nudity, and also blood. And it doesn't look like there's many, if any, humans in this movie to like let go of some blood from cuts and shots. If you have an alien get killed and it's spewing green blood, it doesn't matter. That doesn't help. That doesn't hurt the rating. So this could still be every bit as gory, but I know they're already saying it's not. But this could have a lot of action and a lot of cool death scenes and murders, but it's just aliens and not humans.
I think there's going to be a lot of cool fight scenes. I am disappointed by the rating, big time.
I don't want to see the Predator talk either.
But yeah, I don't want to give this Predator human emotion.
Yeah.
I don't want to be its friend. I don't want it to be the adolescent person watching this projects onto them type of movie. No, I want a Predator. I want him to be freaky as shit.
Yeah.
And I want to watch him tear some shit up.
I lost my hair the way the Predator did.
I don't want the Predator to be a good guy, ever. I don't want to relate to the Predator.
No.
Predator hairline.
If I grew my hair out, that was how it would look.
Dude.
So good.
Courtney, do you got any opinions on this movie?
I've never really been a big like Predator or Alien kind of viewer. I've seen a few of the movies, but I don't know. I've just never been that type of like that really into them. It's just.
Do you have Hulu?
I remember seeing Alien vs Predator in the movie theaters when that first came out, and that's like the probably the one that I've seen the most out of all of them, and I know that you guys probably deem it as like the worst one out of all.
I was going to say, is that your first exposure to alien predators? Aliens and
I
predators?
think so. When I was younger, I think that was my first introduction to either of them.
Oh, that's why. That's why you don't have that. I mean, we're talking Arnold in the jungle with an elite task force, and it's a completely different movie. And then halfway through the movie, the Predator starts murking people. And you're like, what is going on?
Right, which is the essence of the Predator. He's a predator. He's hunting you. And I get, like, let's see a young one, how he's training, coming up, like, gets to go through the ranks.
Yeah.
I get the headspace for that. Like, that's a cool thought. But the way it looks like it's being shot, though, is, like, let's relate to this guy and see his struggle. No, man. I want to see the Predator that's a menace and just screwing people up and is the perfect killing machine.
Do you think that if this movie does well, they'll continue that specific Predator story?
I don't know, because nothing they've done so far has been a direct continuation of another Predator.
Yeah,
right?
they all just
every
I was gonna say they're all like individual, right?
Yeah,
Which
I like.
Known.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, we've never
Well,
seen
because
Dutch
they're
again,
just
right?
a species,
No,
right?
Dutch is
like they're
retired.
Courtney, do you have Hulu?
I do, yeah.
If you're bored, watch Alien Earth.
So
Okay.
good.
It is the best thing that, well, their last movie wasn't that bad, but it's probably one of the best things that the Alien franchise has ever done since the first or second movie.
Yeah, dude, it's so
Okay.
It's such a great show, and you get freaked out by the eye monster.
it's the best show on
The
television.
eye monster
The
is
eye monster.
the eye monster is more threatening than the face hugger. We've talked about it a couple episodes ago.
It's not, but
The
face
internet
hugger
disagrees.
freaks me
And
out,
then
man.
we disagree. The
internet's
internet
wrong.
disagrees.
And also,
We could call this fucking podcast the Eyeball Monster with the amount that we talk about.
and Courtney, another recommendation would be Prey. Watch Prey. That's also on
Oh,
Hulu.
that one sounds familiar.
That one was
I haven't
awesome.
watched that one.
That was a stealth drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And boy, did they crush it. That movie is fun.
That movie
Oh,
went
no,
right
maybe I
to
didn't.
streaming.
Yeah. It's a perfect showing of what a predator is about,
It's
too.
extremely well acted. There's a good connection with the dog. I was worried
Love
about
it.
the dog the whole time.
The dog is awesome.
Also, Courtney, the predator wrestles a bear.
Courtney looks like this.
That's pretty sick.
That's Courtney.
That could
you
be
were
you.
in this
What?
movie, Courtney.
Huh?
Like you were in this movie.
Kinda,
That could be me, yeah.
I don't know. She kind of looks like a little bit like a
But yeah.
Spinelli there.
It's not
Spinelli could take on a predator
but Ellie,
I have.
She probably
I have
could.
her
with a
boots.
dodgeball.
I have her boots ready.
See, there it is.
All right. Derek, do you want to talk about the news? I just wanted to put this in there because I think it's awesome. I just
Yeah.
selfishly wanted to talk about it.
All right. For our boy Johnny, Batman Knightfall is getting the animated treatment, a multi-part project that dives into one of the darkest eras in Batman history. This is the story where Bane literally breaks the bat and changes Gotham forever. How excited are we about Knightfall? I am stoked.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I love this version of Bane. I want to see the broken bat. And, dude, I think the animation is going to be sick.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
DC movies, well, they're animated movies, smoke Marvel. They're actually very good.
Home runs all day.
And the last ones that they did, it was like a lot of like New 52 inspired films. If you watch like all of them through, they're pretty consistent. They're good and very dark.
Yeah.
Very dark if you watch that last one. But anyway, like DC does it right when it comes to their animated stuff. They take liberties, but a lot of them stay pretty true to the story that they're trying to talk about. If they're going to do a true Knightfall, it's going to be great. I want to see like an exhausted Batman. I want to see like Bane just like get him when he's most vulnerable and just snap the back and then just like end the movie. And then do like a follow-up, maybe where Bane smokes Killer Croc. Was that after Knightfall?
I do not know.
Or that was right before? I think it might have been during Knightfall.
I can't remember the events of all of this. I just remember the art in this is fantastic.
Yeah.
And I really want to see how dark and just like they do a good job at showing Batman's headspace
Yeah.
in this story of just he's upside down. Like and I want to see what they can do with that animated because like you said, DC's animation studios crush it.
Yeah, they're
They
so
do
good.
so good.
I was gonna say, John, I think the last time I was on, we talked about Bane in the live action movies and how like disappointed you were in how they depicted it.
They've never
in the
done.
movies.
They've never done a good Bane, in my opinion. Even in Nolan's one, I didn't think it was a good Bane.
I like that Bane,
Yeah.
but it's not. It didn't scratch the itch for me. Like I like it. I like him as his own.
I'll take
Bane.
that back. He was like he was a good character. Just wasn't the Bane I wanted to see.
No,
He was
Yeah.
he was good in the Nolan verse.
right? He
Yeah.
makes sense for that, but
Sure.
I want to see the Venom.
Yeah.
I want to see this League of Shadows madman.
And I don't like Lucha Libre Bane. I
I've never
wanna
liked
see-
those outfits.
I want to see.
Yeah,
like, ripped,
I don't
juiced
like
up with
that.
Bane.
That outfit version of Bane.
Courtney, is Bane someone like the Triangle Head?
Yeah,
He
for
does?
sure. For
All
sure.
right. All right.
Backbreaker.
We're gonna start having Courtney on the physique segments.
Yeah, jeez.
Hell yeah.
Can they kill me?
Terry, you got any opinions?
I have I have several. I want to know how far they're going to go with Knightfall, because Knightfall leads into Knight's Quest, which is the other Batman, which is the John Paul Valley Batman, who should show up in Knightfall. And if they're doing that, then the 90s are back, baby.
Oh yeah.
Here we
I was
go.
gonna say, because I wasn't familiar with like the storyline of this, and I was reading up a little bit before today, because I'm not sure, I wasn't like super familiar with that comic book storyline, and I was reading that he gets, when his back breaks, there's like a replacement Batman, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's like someone who takes his place while he's recovering.
Mm-hmm. It's
And he's crazy.
He's absolutely nuts, and I think it's not Dick Grayson. I think it's
No, his name's John Paul Valley.
No. Who's Tim Drake? I think it's Tim Drake Robin. That's trying to like teach him on the fly. So I remember there's a scene where he
he's
like
too
lands
violent.
on an investigation site where he's still wearing the actual Batman suit, and he's kind of like, Robin's kind of like telling him like what to say, what not to say, and then like, all right, let's leave. But he goes absolutely insane, and I think he later on becomes, or it's like proven that he's possessed by like an ancestor, because he's a member of the Knights of like Saint Dumas or something like that. But
They
he
refer to him as Azrael.
Azrael, yeah, and he gets like this cool like fire sword. That, like,
Dude, Azrael
comes out of his arm. Fire sword.
Fire sword.
But yeah, and then it was pretty badass when Batman returns, and how they fight and how he ends the fight.
Yeah, but right there, that's the John Paul Valley bat suit. So it was like 90s bigger, better.
Yeah, extreme.
Looking
The
for
90s.
bat
Everyone
wings.
give him a leg belt.
This one also had a crossover comic with the Punisher. Because he was so crazy.
Dude, I had an action figure back in the day that had like all those armor upgrades you could put on Batman, like clip on
Really?
to do that one. It was badass.
Is it that one?
Yeah. Dude. I wonder how much it's worth.
You know, people go back and forth on this story. It's an interesting piece. I'm glad the animated series is doing it. I think it'll be good, because all the DC animated movies have been good, and especially when they stick to a story, they're real good. So I always go back to Red Hood. The Under the Red Hood animated movie is the best DC animated movie I've ever seen. It is one of the top animated movies I've ever seen. It's one of the best Batman things I've ever seen. And that was like this. So if they're going to go that route where they adopt a literal story and go for it, I think it could be great. But Knightfall is leading up to Azrael. So he can be there a little bit, but this is about Batman losing. And he loses. Spoiler, this ends with him losing. Someone else has to fill in. He can't do it anymore. So this will be an interesting story. I saw that it was a 4-parter, which is interesting.
Wow. It's gonna be pretty long then. And this actually happened like a year after I think Superman died. So they probably like got a lot of success from like Superman's death, and then they were like, well, all right, well, what can we do with Batman then?
Snap him in half.
Yeah,
Look at this
take
guy.
him out.
Look at those traps.
Jesus.
All right, so let's go roll into the.
Look at this.
Dying.
4 animated films.
All right.
That's wild. Let's get into the Nintenbros.
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 So every week, Derek and Terry, they have a segment. It's called Nintenbros. Derek and Terry are the preeminent gamers that I ever met. That's
Thank
not
you.
a lot, but it's something. And, we just spend time talking about one specific topic every week. And Courtney, I know you're a fan of Super Mario Brothers, so I just said let's do Super Mario Brothers 3. So you guys
Love
take it
it.
away.
It's so good. Right from the beginning, the music, the way it literally sets the stage, because the game is a play. It's all based on a play. and that's why it looks the way it does in the beginning with the characters running across the screen. You get to see the power-ups, a little bit of the first world, like what you're going to be getting into, and the music just welcomes you right in. It says, here's a nice warm blanket. Get comfortable.
I talked about this before, the marketing for McDonald's. Yeah. They went heavy into this.
So this game came out February 12th of 1990, just about 1 month before I came out, March 10th of 1990. It was a great month for a lot of people. It was a big time, pretty big deal. So this game, wow, I had it on the Super Mario Brothers All-Star Pack for Super Nintendo. But my cousins had it on the NES. So when I would go over to their house, they had like the shoebox full of all the NES games.
Yeah.
And I was younger. I was born in 90. So like by the time I was old enough to like really understand and play these games, they were onto the other stuff, but they'd let me play this thing. Dude, I play the crap out of Mario Brothers 3 on the little TV that's like yay big, like on the table in the spare room.
Wait, dude. They wouldn't let you play with like
TVs?
the updated systems or consoles?
I would, but I'd always have to be like waiting, player 2 or whatever.
So then you would just be like the lonely kid going over to the other console.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I wasn't lonely, dude. I didn't care. They had
Mario and Luigi.
I had Mario Brothers 3, and that's all I needed. And I love that game, man.
Wait, you're at some other kid's house playing his video games?
Not my aunt's. Like, you'd be like a family event, like, all right, we all got to go over.
Just in the corner playing.
But they'd be like,
with
but like the other kids, it wasn't like they weren't right there. Like, they'd be like on the TV, like right over.
Yeah.
And like, we take turns, but I'd be like, in the meantime, you guys don't want to play the NES. You're stupid. You're waiting turns to play Super Nintendo. I get it. It's great. I have one of those at home. I don't have this thing with all these other games. So I would play Mario Brothers 3 on that. And I liked the original graphics more than the All-Star Pack version. I thought it was cooler. I don't know. But, yeah, dude, I played the crap out of this game.
I had cousins who had an NES as well. And we used to play all the time when we would go over their house for, like, family gatherings, too.
Oh, yeah.
We would all eat dinner and then just disappear.
Yeah.
and play Super Mario Brothers.
Super Mario 3. Super Mario Brothers 3 is like legendary game status. This elevated what you thought you could do. This took you from Fire Flower and Star Power to a bunch of new powers and suits that you could put on. Specifically, I remember it was a big deal if you got to the Froggy suit, which is featured right here.
Huge deal getting that suit, man.
You felt like a warrior king up until you got the Hammer Brothers suit.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people just never got and never knew about. But you could become a Hammer Brother. Like, you could throw hammers. It was awesome. There he is right there. And
it'd be the easiest cosplay ever. Get a Froggy onesie and you can be Mario in Super Mario Brothers free.
Do you ever see the guys do
be a little raccoon.
The boot one? The wind-up boot? That's always a good one.
Oh, Karibo's boot?
Yeah, oh, good drop, Tear Bear.
Thank you. Thank you. This is the shoe.
Oh my god, that's great. Oh, I remember the wind-up boot.
Yeah, man. So the power-ups in this game were sick. They were goofy and fun, and some of them were hard to obtain, or you couldn't get them till later in the game. So it'd be a huge deal. Like, you go, like, your buddy comes over, or you can show off, like, oh, look what I discovered. Look what I can do.
Well, this was the big one, right?
I was a button masher back then, so I can't say that I've achieved any of those things.
Was your family's Nintendo destroyed, like the controllers?
No, they were, because they didn't really play them that much unless like all the cousins were around, and then we would play.
They weren't like gamers?
No, not really. They had the system, but I don't think they played that much.
Oh. My cousins were
I used to play.
terrible.
I got a Wii in college, and I used to play Super Mario Brothers 3 on my Wii.
That's the perfect console to have in college, I would imagine.
It was great to have in college. Yeah.
You had a lot of buddies come over, play drinking games with it.
No, I never played drinking games with it.
All right.
What's the
I
Mario
probably
Brothers
should've done
drinking
that.
game?
No, I don't know. I just know that it's a
I know.
multiplayer system, and
Dude.
you could probably.
I have a Mario Party drinking game sheet. I'm just saying, it's a lot of fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's a lot of fun.
Party at Derek's
Take a
house. after
shot
this.
whenever you die.
Come
I
on
would
over.
die if I did that.
Dude, lose a star, finish a drink.
Oh God.
Whoa, look at this one. I don't remember that from
The
Mario 3.
raccoon. Yeah. I love that's so funny.
So Mario 3, there's so much that could be said, but I specifically want to single out the music in Mario 3 is incredible. Sticks with me to this day. The overworld theme, the World 5 theme is particularly good. The dream-based cloud theme is fantastic. And also, in this game, you had to fight the damn sun. You remember fighting the sun?
Dude, the sun. Whenever it's aggressively hot out in the summer, I still think of this guy. I just like look up and I'm like, there he is. He's trying to get me.
And couldn't you also, like, if you were in the,
Yep.
if you stood still on the sand, you would sink?
Yes.
Yes.
In this spot right here.
Yep.
There were that was the other great thing about this game. In Mario 1, if you fall in a hole, you die. In Mario 3, which is back to traditional side scroller, we all know the Super Mario Brothers 2. We all know what happened.
We all know about Super Mario 2. Leave me alone.
Get them. But in this one, they threw in extra stuff. There were pipes that went to more interesting places. You could fly in this game, so sometimes you'd have to fly to the top of the screen. But also in the sand level, there were these warp areas right here where you could go into some of them, but not all of them, which was particularly challenging to find out when you were a wee little guy and thought you'd always be okay if you went in, but you went in the wrong one and you died.
I think this provoked a lot of fear of quicksand in millennials also.
I'd also like to point this out. Mario 3 got its own Mario animated TV series too, which was different. It was called The Book of Mario 3. Do you guys remember this?
No, but I think there was like 2 animated Mario shows going at the same time.
I don't ever remember hearing about that. The Book of Mario.
The Book of Mario 3?
I swear it was called.
Wasn't it just the Super Mario Brothers Super Show?
No, that was the one before it. So there was a Mario Brothers 3.
There was Super Mario Brothers World. There was that one.
Also, side note, my fear of quicksand came from The Princess Bride, okay?
Dude, I even know how to sing the theme song. Super Mario, Super Mario, Super Mario World.
But that's the third iteration of the show. The third iteration of the show was where we went to Super Mario World. First iteration was a mix between Mario 1 and Mario 2. Because you remember they had like Mauser and characters that were in 2. But then there was the... Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. I'm looking right at it. There.
Hey, paisans.
Here's the 3. So there was the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Then there was the Adventures of Super Mario Brothers 3, which was where they had all the powers, they did all the cool moves, and then it quickly moved into Super Mario World, which we just heard John's beautiful rendition of.
Thank you.
You should record that on an album.
No problem.
Lay it down.
We'll put it on the Muscle Geeks album.
But this show paired with these games at this time was the most important thing in the world to me, and it was just fantastic. And I have so much nostalgia, particularly when I hear some of those old songs, or just think about it. And Nintendo's great about like bringing this stuff back constantly. You know, they threw the Tanuki suit into the Super Mario Brothers movie that came out, and it just warmed my heart. It was the greatest thing ever to see.
Shout out to Captain Lou Albano.
Yeah,
being the guy that they would have hosting the cartoon show, so. Yeah. He would pretty much just like start off the show, and it's him, and then it just goes right to the animated stuff. But yeah.
Do you think they're gonna come? They're gonna come out with another Super Mario Brothers movie?
Yeah, they already announced.
Yeah,
one.
they are.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
But they're skipping. They're skipping. Originally, when it was announced as a Super Mario World. Like Super Mario World was going to be Super Mario Brothers 2, but they jumped and went to Super Mario Galaxy.
Galaxy, yeah, I see that. April 3rd, 2026.
I can't believe they're doing this jump.
That's so soon. Holy moly.
Yeah, I didn't play Galaxy. So I didn't. What this one came out on? What the
Galaxy was on the
on Wii?
GameCube.
So I didn't have a GameCube. So I missed out on a lot of that era of Mario and shit. So I wasn't playing Galaxy. So this one misses me. But I think for a lot of people, this was their first big Mario game. So I get why they're doing it. I think Galaxy has a huge audience from what I've seen, like on the internet and everything. This game is beloved.
Oops,
So
sorry.
I think it makes sense they're doing that jump because I think
We
the
had
same
a-
market they're going to hit for the first one that came out is the same market for the people that would want to watch Super Mario World. So why not
Oh, yeah.
scale it up a little bit to the next audience?
That's a good point.
We never had a GameCube either. We had, I think our first gaming console in my household was an N64.
Yes.
And then when we got rid of that, we played a lot of Donkey Kong on that. When we got rid of that, we were an Xbox household after that.
Oh,
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a big jump.
that's tough.
Yeah.
that's a weird shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's made that? Who made that call?
My brother.
Oh, okay. That's
Checks
fair.
Yeah.
out.
He's like an older brother.
We had a lot of iterations of Game Boys in our household as well.
That's a good parenting system right there. Just get them all Game Boys.
Yeah, let 'em do
My
their own
dad
thing.
had the original Game Boy, like the OG.
The
OG.
gray
What do you
brick.
act? What do
The
you
gray
mean?
one.
Am I your
gray
dad?
one.
I had the original Game Boy. I grew up on it. Come on.
Well, yeah, I mean, my dad had it, but it was in our house. But I think he originally was the one that got it for himself.
Yeah, the whistle, Shannon.
I'm
yes.
so old.
And then I had, we were sharing that one for a while, and then I had a purple translucent Game Boy Color. After that.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
That was fire. That thing was so sick.
Do you want to hear what happened with Derek and his Game Boy Color?
Oh no!
No, we're not going to revisit.
Is this a traumatic experience?
It's really bad. It's
It
on the school
was.
bus, and he beat the shit out of some kid for erasing all of his Pokemon stuff.
He erased my Pokemon Yellow file.
Oh,
I had everyone. I had all 151. All right, all of them.
Wow.
no.
Level 100. All of them. Rare candies out the ass.
Unreal.
All the trading that took place.
That little
The
bastard.
training. Undefeated record.
This one, Courtney?
Yep, the one on that one right there.
That thing was cool.
That was my
Yeah.
Game Boy Color. Yep, that thing.
I had
was
the
sick.
lime green one. I still have it.
I had the blue.
My brother,
Nice.
my brother had the green one. I had the purple one, and my brother had the green one.
But,
I had the little light that went on the top.
I
of
had that
it.
too. Yeah, I had like an extra battery
Yeah.
pack.
You couldn't see shit if it was dark.
man, but, back to Mario 3.
Yeah.
I think that's one game, unless you are really good at playing Mario 3, I don't want anyone to play with me. Because we had the All-Stars pack growing up for Super Nintendo, like I said before. So, like, Super Mario 3 and World, for that matter, are two games that back then that's what you had. You didn't get DLC. You didn't do anything else. You had the same games that your parents decided to get for you,
Yeah.
or you saved up a little bit of money for when you were super young with your holiday money from like cards and shit. So I played the living shit out of Super Mario 3 to the point where it's like muscle memory, you know? Like, it's
How
not
fast can you beat the game?
Super Mario 3
No warp whistles.
with no warp whistles.
Damn right, boy.
I bet right now I could get it in like under half an hour, but
What?
no, under 45 minutes. That's obscene
Bless you.
for no warp whistles, but I could do it under 45. Super Mario World, I beat in under 33 minutes was my best, but that's with like Star Road and everything else. But I love these games.
I loved, and there's a reason Nintendo did it. There is a reason that when the Game Boy Advance came out, Nintendo had to release a Mario title, right? And they very cleverly released Super Mario Brothers Advance, oh God, I'm wrong. That sucks. I'm totally wrong.
Womp womp.
I think Super Mario Brothers Advance was Mario 2. I'm going to be so upset. I got to look at that. Yep, I'm wrong. Anyway, so eventually, this is where I had a lot of fun, was when they released Super Mario Brothers 3 as Super Mario Advance 4. I was as wrong as you could be. Because now this was handheld. The whole game that I loved completely in the palm of my hand. And this is where I kind of fell in love with it again. I will play this game in any capacity, at any time, anywhere. It is a perfect truly perfect game. Everything about it is perfect. The difficulty is perfect. The fact that you can go right to the end and play it and beat it is perfect. The amount of power-ups is a perfect amount. Nothing's overwhelming. It's fun. There's extra pieces like the card game and like going to the Toad houses. It's just an incredible piece of media, and I can't recommend it enough.
Yeah, dude, I totally agree. This game is super fun, start to finish. The secrets are abundant. The power-ups are abundant. The music's great. And it's just fun to show off with your friends, too. Because remember, you could collect all the items, right? And you had that little column at the bottom of the screen. Dude, I'd love to have like 5 of those things full.
Yeah.
From just going to all the mushroom houses, winning all the games, doing everything else, just stacking them up. So by the time you got to World 8, which was crazy hard, you could go in there fully stacked. But
What was the pirate ship level? Where you got up to the pirate ship?
that's the end of every world.
Well, that's what we call a doom ship, John.
Doom
ship.
Doom ship, not to
Where
be
all
confused
those-
with Doom guy.
Big bullets coming your way.
Dude,
Right out of the cannon.
big old bullet bill coming right for you.
Yeah, later replaced by Bonsai Bill, who was the giant bullet that got sent at you in Super Mario World.
Yeah.
Anybody watching?
No.
All right, so you guys want to just finish up with some DBZ?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Courtney, we'll let you go since it's not up your alley, but thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah, thanks, guys.
free to
It's always
hang.
a pleasure.
You can hang, if, you want. We're not
want.
kicking you out.
Yeah, if you don't,
You might
my
learn
allergies
something.
are killing me, so I'm literally gonna go crawl into bed and order some room service.
oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
We'll feel better.
Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.
All right,
Yeah,
Courtney,
thanks for
see you.
hanging out.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
All righty.
It's John.
All right, boys.
All right.
So Derek, do you want to pick up on the DBZ segment?
All right. Is anyone even watching this at this point? If you're with us or watching this later, thanks
It's
for
good
hanging.
content.
Previously on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. All right. So we're working our way through all the sagas of DBZ. And we just finished talking about the very short Raditz saga, which you could argue is just part of the Saiyan saga. It's only 5 episodes. But a lot of things happen in the Raditz one, which we talked about before. So that was very important to talk about. But now we're going to the Saiyan saga. And to get ready for the arrival of the Saiyans is a lot in itself. And I loved it because now you have the Z Warriors, the baddest dudes you've ever known or getting to know at this point, I guess, are going against this new threat that we haven't met before from space, who are stronger than Raditz, the guy that just took out the best hands on Earth, like just gave them the works. So this is scary stuff. And these guys are aware of that. So we get to see Gohan go through his special training with Piccolo, learning how to dodge.
And being left alone in the wilderness.
Being left alone to fend for himself from dinosaurs and everything
He had a
else.
sword.
Which I kind of liked because that has a little bit of the original Dragon Ball adventure feel to it.
Was that the introduction to the not Nimbus?
Flying Nimbus?
Did he fly on?
No,
Or
Flying
well, he had a
Nimbus is
dragon.
Dragon Ball.
There was a dragon.
Icarus?
Yeah.
I don't believe Icarus shows up
not
until
in
The
that?
World's Strongest, the
Okay.
movie. But
That one.
yeah, the crazy weird dance scene.
So is Icarus movie only?
I believe so.
yes, he is movie only.
Interesting.
But yeah, so anyway, we have the Saiyans showing up, so we're prepping, dog. Gohan's learning how to control his powers and survive in the woods with the help of Mr. Piccolo. And then we have the Z Warriors going to Korin's Tower to go and get some training with Kami, who is the protector of Earth. And you get to see them go in and do this like fake scenario where the Saiyans are destroying a planet and they have to go in and like try and keep up with them. They get murked. They get wrecked.
Smoked.
Terrible time. It's a lot of fun watching them prep for this stuff. Terry, how do you feel about the prep for the Saiyans?
Well, I mean, so we're terrified right now. You know, where our hero is gone because meanwhile, while we're doing this, Goku is on Snake Way. So it's pretty quick that they tell us that our hero is still alive, which is fantastic news to know that. But we don't know how he's going to get back, if he's going to get back. We just know that, it's everybody else waiting for these guys that are strong enough that can kill Goku. I particularly love this part of the story because it is where the birth of the relationship between Piccolo and Gohan really begins. It's harsh, it's tough, but he starts to crack the exterior. And the more Piccolo watches him and watches this poor little boy who's getting the shit kicked out of him by just the world and like learning to cut his own meat and feed himself and eat apples and whatnot, you start to see the exterior of Piccolo come down, and he forms a love for this boy that travels all the way through up until modern day. But this is the birth of it, and it's really nice to go back and watch. But there's a looming threat. There is a ticking clock going throughout this whole thing. And I think that's what really makes this exciting. It also, there's a lot of characters who get introduced and brought into play. So it's not just Piccolo and Gohan. It's Tien, it's Chaozu, it's Yamcha.
And they all level up big time.
Yeah.
It's like the first big jump from all the characters, their power levels. Yeah, I don't have much more to say than what you guys already said. It was cool seeing them at Korn's Tower. Poor Yamcha trained his ass off.
Dude, I will say
so much.
We really get a fun look at the Spirit Ball during this time.
Yeah.
Which I think is an underutilized, super cool move. I love playing as Yamcha on the Dragon Ball Z games.
So do I.
For that move alone.
Yeah.
Some of the iterations of it are super fun.
Yeah.
So the Spirit Ball is cool as shit. Wolfang Fist. I love Yamcha's sets.
Yeah, with this Wolfang Fist.
Wolfang Fist. Oh, dude, it's sick.
Justice for Yamcha, man. I hope that something happens in a future Super Series.
There was a story where Yamcha was really good at baseball. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
He was the best baseball player in the world or something.
Yeah. So I will say Yamcha gets shit on, but let's remember something. By the time we're even at the Cell Saga, right? This dude can take out members of the Ginyu Force.
Okay.
Let's think about that.
Yeah.
This dude is planet level strong. And he's still the butt of jokes and anime stuff when he could murk most other anime worlds, most other their characters. The dude is sick. But this is Dragon Ball, baby, and there's people that can blink a universe out of existence. So,
dude, I was excited for him I know we're getting off topic, but I was excited for him in the Dr. Gero saga.
Yeah, dude, same.
And
he was looking cut up.
Yeah,
good to go.
He was training. He was back. You're gonna see all the guys are back to life. They're gonna do something.
Saga?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, Android Saga, but yeah.
I thought because they're all back to life, so let's see how each character is going to grow,
right?
And because I had no idea, and then it just turns out that he gets smoked in the beginning, and that's pretty much all he does until he shoots a laser.
Right. We'll talk about that more when we get to that saga.
Yeah.
But I will say you're 1,000% right. And Yamcha's death, as much as it sucks, not death, but as much as it sees him to get wrecked in that, as much as that sucks, because I was the same way. I'm let's see your boy.
Yeah.
Because I like seeing how characters get stronger between stories.
Exactly.
The horror that it sets for the androids and Cell, though.
Yeah.
That feeling if you're in a horror thriller movie, because they show up.
You can't
Dead eyes. They can't read them. They don't know where they're at. Next thing you know, the dude just has the hand over his face, and then he just whap right through him, just punches a hole right through the dude.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. And then Gero just sets his laser eyes and just starts ripping the city on fire.
And actually, guys, this is pretty well orchestrated. So maybe we can go off of this a little bit. So preparing for the Saiyans is kind of what we're talking about
Let's get back to
today,
Saiyans.
which is that Vegeta's not here yet. Nappa's not here yet. We just know someone is here.
Yes.
But Gohan is going through his journey, and that's right. He turns into an Ozaru during this.
Yeah.
And grows to be this, great, truly terrifying ape because he still has a tail, which will come into play later. And the other thing that's happening is it's Kami who calls everybody together. to like get the strongest people. Of like, we're in trouble. It's my job as protector. So we also get introduced to Kami for the first time.
Yeah.
And we meet King Kai. I forgot in Offworld all at the same time.
Oh yeah, dude. There's a whole Snake Way thing I want to talk about. Like,
this is it. This is this is when it happens. So
yeah.
And
it's
King Kai's in
great.
the rest of the series.
Yeah, King K. He's King K. No, so King Kai. Yeah, he's consistent after this point, throwing out. Like, he's a huge guy. Snake Way was super fun as a kid to watch. Like, all right, this is Otherworld. Like, you get to see him go to King Yema. There's this really cool guy signing the spirits in. And you get the Goku looking around being like, oh, look at all these spirits. Why do I have my body?
I always thought he was God.
That's the whole thing. I don't want to get into all the mythology stuff, but yeah. But King Yema Golf. He's a god. But
oh shit.
So
sorry, folks at home.
But anyway, irrelevant. This is the first time we get to realize that the fighters get to keep their bodies if they died like doing something heroic, like to save their people.
Yes.
They can continue to train in Otherworld with all these other people, which is a super cool idea. Mm-hmm. But for them to get there, even they still have to pass a test, and he has to go down Snake Way, and you can't fall off. And it's like rumored that no one ever makes it all the way without giving up or falling off. You get Goku like, oh, I'm Goku. Like, I'm just going to like fly around this thing and go. But even he can't keep up with it. He hitches a ride on a truck at one point, but then he eventually, I think he falls asleep on the back of the truck and bounces off and falls, and he's in HFIL, which is hell.
Home for Infinite Losers.
Yeah, baby. That's right.
Wow, look at this, guys.
And you get to see him do these really cool feats of strength with like the strongman, like wrestling and running and all that. And it's just a lot of fun. You get he meets the the princess, like the snake princess, and she tries to seduce him. Mm-hmm. And he's like, no, like just like punches her in the gut.
And none of that was in the manga. It says in the original manga, Goku runs straight through without falling.
Yep.
The filler arc of Goku falling off and getting into trouble was used to buy time for the manga to be written.
How about that?
We're learning.
Wow.
We learned something today.
Dude, and then he gets trained up. It's is that our first exposure to like different gravity?
Yeah, it is actually.
So that's where he goes to King Kai's planet. I think it's like
10 times, I think.
And that's where he gets the Kaioken.
Yeah, and there's the Kaioken from King Kai himself, his namesake. And
you see how much stronger he is when he is done training, because he just smokes Snake Way.
Dude, blast down it.
Not even a problem.
So you get the Kaioken, we get the
way,
Spirit
look
Bomb.
at how big he was.
Dude, he gets huge in this one.
Kaioken is an awesome technique, too, because the Kaioken damages him. It can hurt him.
Right. It's not a perfect technique. It's meant for do or die situations because you're not supposed to come back from using it.
I love that they revisited it in Super.
Yeah, dude. They did an awesome Kaioken.
A great callback.
Yeah, dude. It's sick. Because I remember being as a kid, you'd be like, at least I would be this way. Like when he goes Super Saiyan, I'm like, why doesn't he just use Kaioken on top of Super Saiyan? Then he's fucking nuts. Mm-hmm. But they wouldn't do it. So when they finally give us that in Super, I was like, yes, thank God.
I like that they police themselves.
Yeah. Like
Goku can't be a Super Saiyan and call on the Spirit Bomb. He has to be in like a base form. So I like that they say, you know, if you're going to do something that's OP, you got to be in like a lower form to do it.
I mean,
I like it.
This is just, this really is a great little part of the story because power-ups become a thing. This is the first power-up, right?
Yeah.
Where like you have to go and learn new abilities. And the great thing about this is it sets the tone for others to have to go and learn these abilities later so that they're always just a little bit behind, and there's a reason Goku's always one step ahead because his adventures keep leading him into areas where he has to evolve. He has to learn something so that when he does show up, it's like the king has returned.
Dude, and remember the Saiyan invasion part? Is that where Nappa shows up and just like two fingers up
dude,
to the city?
I think that's his breaker cannon. Yeah, dude. I love that scene. He just... and just wipes the map.
Oh.
Gone.
What do you think he does when he goes Super Saiyan? The mustache?
I think if he was around, I think the mustache would he'd look like a Steiner type look.
He looked like Big Papa Pump.
Yeah, Big Papa Pump. He just gets chainmail for no reason.
There is art.
Like a Super Saiyan 3 Nappa? Is that him over there on the Reddit?
God, I love the fandom. There's a lot of cool what if stories on the newest Dragon Ball Z game that's out too.
Really?
Yeah, so they have it built in of like they're really good at doing like their alternate universe scenarios in the games because they just know the fans want to see them. Like, what if this happened instead?
Mm-hmm.
This one, the what ifs are sick, and you can actually make your own and like, upload them, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, they have they have game only characters, right?
Yeah, there's Dragon Ball Heroes, which has
Dragon Ball Heroes is nuts,
which
but I don't want to get into
somehow
all
is
that.
canon.
But let's also talk about before Nappa wipes this, like I think it's South City off the face of the earth. They're on that bug planet, so you get to see a little bit of like how Nappa and Vegeta like interact with each other and like what they're about. They're showing up, they're there to claim the planet, and they just decide, fuck it, we're gonna kill him because they send like that giant bug creature from like the palace to take them on. You're like, you're never gonna survive this. And they just like start ripping his limbs off and just like toying with them. You're like, you know what? We're out. And just whap with no remorse, wipe it out. You're like, oh, this is who we're dealing with?
Yeah, these guys, right?
Yeah, they really built the Saiyans up. And like, I watched a little thing this weekend. I watched a 3-hour Goku versus Frieza fight. So like, there's a thing on YouTube that they just condensed all the
one
fighting.
Of those supercuts.
Yeah.
Love those
and I just
things.
sat there and I watched the whole thing, and like even like Goku's progression from like that saga is just awesome. And it's like this started it all, in my opinion, where I know Raditz came, but like this one is when they're really digging into like power levels.
Right.
Guys are really upgrading.
Yeah, everyone's a bodybuilder now.
Yeah, you're seeing the Kaioken. Well, we'll talk about that in the Saiyan saga, but
yeah, well,
I loved it.
It's great. It's also just masterful storytelling, and also it's like they hadn't figured everything out yet. You know, like the animation itself, like Vegeta had like reddish hair for some reason. You know, and they were working on getting it to the final point. It's really cool to see a story like this, and remember, like they didn't have it all planned out. Like, he had a direction of where he was going, but he wasn't... I don't know that he was thinking of Frieza at this time. Do you?
He was not.
No, I would agree. Because...
he 1,000% wasn't even there.
You don't feel bad for Vegeta until you're into, like, the Namek saga. Like, Frieza saga. Just watching that, though, and seeing him die. And you realize, like, this dude was... like basically enslaved to do something that like he wants to do. He's bloodthirsty, but he doesn't want to be told to do it. He's the Prince of Saiyans, and he's really just a slave to.
It's just
Frieza
like an
for real
old
estate.
school like hostile takeover of a kingdom. Where
Story's been told a
where
million
it's like,
times.
all right, yeah, you're a prince of this area. Well, I own your area now, but since you're royal blood, we'll keep you around for some leverage and some other things.
Normally, that's the guy that solves the problem. He grows up, but Vegeta didn't. He just always bears witness to Goku.
It's true.
But yeah, do you guys have any more points on the saga?
No, I think this is just a great teaser. You know, this is a teaser done well, slowly getting you excited for what's coming.
Yeah,
and giving people a chance to get ready. You know, I feel like in a lot of media, they skip this now, the whole like getting ready part of things. But I love a getting ready for the big battle type of.
That's one of the best things about Dragon Ball is when they're training.
You get to see the like real time character growth of not only the good guys but these bad guys too. Like, oh, we get to actually learn a little bit and see what they're about. And then when they do show up, which we'll talk about next week, we get explosions, Nappa versus fighter jets.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, it is awesome.
Yeah.
Cybermen, little green dudes popping out of the ground.
Tien loses an arm.
Chaozu uses self-destruct.
Why the who gives a shit about Chaozu? Like, why do you
Tien
go to the
gives a shit.
battlefield?
All right.
What is he?
He's a
little
Pokemon.
ghost boy?
He's a Pokemon.
Listen, I know we got to go. Just real quick,
Oh, Peacemaker. Here we
I
go.
want to talk about this.
Oh, boy.
I'm out on James Gunn altogether right now. I'm out on him.
Wow.
I'm done. That was the biggest fuck you to the fans I've ever seen in my life. There was no point to this show. It didn't do anything. It didn't advance the universe. It didn't do anything. He wasn't even Peacemaker for all but 5 total minutes in the series. I want to see superheroes be superheroes. I want to see Peacemaker be Peacemaker. I don't want to see Sad Boy Cena go into different universes. He's mopey. The guy's never happy. 2 seasons. The guy's never happy. The cast, trash. It just didn't do anything. Every week, it's just people talking, but nothing happening. This show sucks. This show absolutely sucks. And he said that they're not doing a season 3, and good. Good. Don't make anything about it. Don't even put them in the movies anymore. I don't want to see those characters because I hate those characters, and you made me hate them. That season or series finale, whatever that was trash. You showed nothing. It was filler. This is going to be the longest show ever. Yeah, it was the longest filler show in the history of the world. Congratulations. Like, I could have done that. That was stupid. It tied up no ends. If it leads into a movie, cool. I'm going to not see the movie because I don't want to see their stupid fucking mugs. This show sucks. I'll never believe James Gunn ever again, and I hope Warner Brothers gets sold. That's all I got.
Damn. All right.
Woo!
Well,
Coming in hot.
Didn't do a goddamn thing, and they were hyping up cameos like so-and-so is going to be in it.
Yeah, that I don't understand either. Was the cameo the band?
It was Lex Luthor in like 2 episodes or 1 episode ago. And he was in prison, and they were like using him. Hey, we'll get you to a better prison if you can give us some information. Stupid show. And you're talking about like multiverse traveling, led to nothing, led to not a goddamn thing. The show sucks. He's still in the same universe from the Snyderverse. Show's trash. Don't ever watch it. And if anyone on the internet has any problems with like me saying it, tough shit. It sucked. All right, let's wrap the show.
And now we know.
So
right.
that's what's been bothering you.
I really hated that fucking show. Derek has a cool shirt on, everyone, real quick, if we can show that on the way out. Look at that. Weapon X.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Wolverine's one of my favorites.
There you go. All right, Wolverine, where can people find you?
You can find me at Charles Xavier School for the Gifted Youngsters.
Tearing shit up.
Whose driveway was
Your driveway all clawed up? Give us a ring at Derek Baker Seal Coating and Line Striping, where we can help you with all of your small asphalt repair needs, such as seal coating, line striping, crack repair, pothole repair, or anything else that you may need help with.
There you go.
Or follow me on Instagram at Symbolic51.
Terry, how about you?
Hey, everybody, just go ahead and subscribe to the Old Young Junk YouTube channel. It really helps us out with the likes, the comments, and the subscriptions. That is where I'm spending a lot of my time. I am working like a dog, but things are good, and we're making some really good shows and some good content and whatnot. So if you need content, let me know. If you need a podcast, let me know. But make sure you keep it tuned here to Muscle Geeks and give Muscle Geeks a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for all of the engagement on TikTok and the likes.
Woo.
Yeah, guys, Alpha Flight Fitness, October 25th, we're having Dawn of the Deadlift, so it's our first USPA competition. We've sold out with competitors. We're at 46 competitors.
Hell yeah.
If you guys want to go check out a powerlifting meet at one of the best gyms in the world, go to alphaflightfitness.com, the Westchester location. Tickets are $15 now or $20 at the door. And we got the old Rich Gaspari. He's going to be showing up. He's the first Arnold Classic winner. So he'll be there hanging out, signing anything that you guys buy from the Gaspari Nutrition line at Westchester Games. So that's it. Follow Alpha Flight Fitness. Follow Philly Gaines. And thanks for watching, everyone. Good night.
Night, guys.
Goodbye. See you later.
Good luck.
Bye.